Hey there, Sam. Every element follows a document flow by default. What that means is, if we wrote two elements in sequential order, the browser will render them in that order as well. And by default, this element will have what we call a static position. There are four other types of position. Let's explore them one by one. Relative position is very similar to static, except that it allows you to use the positional properties. I've got a very simple Bootstrap website here, where I copy the Jumbotron boilerplate from the Bootstrap cheat sheet. Let's try to apply the relative position on the action button. Let's give it a class name and add a style text, target, action button, and give it a position of relative. Then we want it to be 10 pixels away from the top and 20 pixels away from the left. You can also specify bottom and right, and these properties are often referred to as the positional properties. Now, if I comment out the relative position, the top and left positional properties will no longer work because our position reverts back to static. Absolute position removes an element from the normal document flow. It allows us to put our elements in relative to the closest non-static parent. If none is found, it will position relative to the global window. So, if we add the position relative style to the button's parent, which is the p tag, the button will now be positioned relative to its parent. Since the button now is no longer in the document flow, if we add some elements right after the button, it will simply go behind the button. Similar to absolute elements, fixed element will be removed from the document flow as well. The difference is the position of a fixed element will be relative to the viewport instead of the parent's element. So that means if we give the body a height of 1500 pixels, and if we scroll the page down, the button will stick to the screen. The fixed property is widely used on navigation bar, footer, or even an app sidebar. Sticky position is very similar to fixed, but it is not removed from the document flow. The location of a sticky element will be relative to its parent, and if the element is scrollable, sticky element will stick at the exact same spot. For example, let's add a class to our button's parent and apply overflow y direction to scroll and height of 150 pixels on Jumbotron body. Add a few more lorem ipsum text, and also change the p tag into a div. Now the Jumbotron body is scrollable, and as you can see, the button will stick on the same position relative to the Jumbotron body. So that's a quick introduction to the position property in CSS. This table is a quick reference to what we have covered in this lesson. The link is in the description, and I'll see you again shortly. If you enjoyed the content of this video, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the bell icon for more content to come. It will really help me out. Thanks for the support.